Hey guys, here is the day 2 of learning Java. In previous session, we have learned about Java introduction and few basic concepts like data types in Java and how to write Java programming and how to compile and execute the Java files. I'll give you a recap on yesterday's session. So, introduction to Java programming we have learned already, but I just give you an overview what we learned yesterday so that it will be more easy to understand today's session. Firstly, we learn about what is Java. Java is a high-level object-oriented and platform-independent programming language developed by Sun Microsystems. Now it is owned by Oracle Corporation. Key features of Java is easy to learn, it is simple, it is object-oriented. It means everything in Java is treated as an object. Platform-independent. If we write once, we can run anywhere. It is very secured and it supports multi-threading. It is portable and high performance, faster than other interpreted languages due to the bytecode compilation. And we have learned how to write Java programming. We have seen basic syntax of writing, and some of the applications of Java are web applications like JSP servlets, mobile applications like Android, desktop GUI applications, enterprise applications, and embedded system and games. Some of the Java editions are JSE Core Java, JEE Enterprise Edition, and JWE Micro Edition for mobile and embedded devices. So in today's topic, I'll give you an overview what we are learning today. So we are learning about control statements and loops in Java. And some also today's overview is conditional statements like if, else if, nested if, and switch case, looping structures like for loop, while loop, and do while loop. And we also learn about break and continue statements and nested loops. We also focus on some of the programs like using loops. We have a in practice session we have a program called simple calculator using switch case. So firstly we'll learn about control statements. What are control statements? So control statements are determined to learn the flow of execution of Java program. So they allow to take different actions based on the conditions. So here is the brief explanation on Java's control structure. Control structure in Java determines the flow of a program execution. They help in making decisions, repeating tasks, and selecting between the alternatives. The main category of control structures in Java are conditional or decision making statements like if, else if, switch, etc. And we all also have conditional statements. Those are called conditional statements. And looping statements, these repeat the block of code multiple times. And also we have branching or gem statements. These alter the flow of control. Example, break, continue, return. Break, we use break to exit a loop or switch early. Continue used to skip the current iteration and moves to the next. Return, exit from the current method and optionally returns a value. So Java control structure are fundamentals for writing logic driven programs. So they enable decision making, repetition, and control flow alterations, making them essential in program. So firstly we'll learn about what are loops. First of all we'll learn about conditional statements, then we'll go to loops. Conditional statements is nothing but we already have learned in Python and C language also. We have three types of statements like if, else. Here we have another called else if, and switch case already have seen. Same I'll show you when we practice the programs. I'll show you. If statement is used to execute a block if condition is true. If else statement execute one block if true, another if false. Else if ladder checks multiple conditions, and switch case replace the multiple if else conditions while checking a single variable. So now we'll go to looping statements. Looping is nothing but iteration. These repeat a block of code multiple times. So we have three types of loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. See, here is also an example. Here using a for loop, we initialize, we can not like in C, we can initialize inside the for loop, but in C it is not possible. For int I equals to 0, we have to initialize. The for loop syntax is initialization, after that condition, after that iteration. Next, while loop, same like in C languages we have seen, same all here. Here is another program. Here first we will initialize int I equals to 0. Next condition will write while I less than 5. After that we will write updation. Condition checked before execution of the block. Execute 0 or more times here. Do while loop is similar to while loop but execute at least once. Here it will not execute if condition is false, but here the condition also false, it will execute once. You can see the program. Int I equals to 0. Do system.out.println I equals to plus I, and we update it. It executes at least once. I'll show you these programs and while we practice. Next we have branching statements. These alter the control flow. We have three types like break, continue, and return. Here is break statement. Purpose: it exits the loop or switch statements immediately. Example, we have a program here. Int I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. For I equals to 5, break system out. So when I becomes 5, here the loop will break and we'll get the output as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in continue statement, what will happen means it skips the current iteration. Here if I percentage 2 equals to 0, it means when it divided by 2, when the remainder becomes 0, then it will skip the statement there. So when it will become 0, like by 2, if are even numbers, it becomes 2. So here we'll get an output 1, 3, 5, 7. Using break and continue wisely. Avoid overusing the break and continue. It can make a code harder to read. Prefer well-structured loops and conditions. Using comments to clarify loop, exit, or skip logic. So you just know about this break and continue statements so that you can write easy summary. So the control statements directs the program flow. Loops repeated tasks based on the conditions. Break exit loop early. Continue skips the current iteration. Mastering these helps write efficient, clean coding. So now we'll move on to the code. So guys, here is our Java compiler. It is an online Java compiler. I use Programmy's website. You can check there also, or you can install Java in your laptops. So this is the basic code. How to write? First you have to write class and class name. The first letter of the class name should be in capital. Next, you should not use keywords in Java because they are predefined words. We can't use here. Public static void main. We have to include this statement in every code. So string args. To print a statement in Java, we use system.out.println, or you can use system.out.print hello world. When you run this code, see hello world execution completed. Like this we can compile. So now first I will show you the conditional statements in Java. first we'll see if block. If A greater than B, in system first S should be in capital. System dot out dot print ln A is greater. Don't forget the semicolon. If you run this, see, we'll go through the errors first. Class interface code expected. Okay, there should be a main class. I forgot it. Class M should be in capital. Next, you have to write public static void main. Static string args. So we'll run this code. There should be square brackets here. I forgot to keep another bracket. I have to close. Public static void main. What we have written, if A greater than B. CV. So if we run the code here, it will show you 5 is the greatest number, because here the block of code is correct. Here we haven't give the else statements, so now we'll write else also, so that you can understand if else. Else system dot out dot println is greatest number. Here else block is executed because the condition in if is wrong, so that else block is executed. We got 12 is the greatest number. This is if else conditional statement. Next we have else if ladder. There we use if else. Just we add just else if extra here. Else system dot out dot println I give both are equal. Don't forget semicolon. So I'll change the numbers. Initialize a equals to 5 comma b equals to 5, giving both as 5 values. If a is greater than b, print a is greater number. Else if we have to write a condition, a is less than b, then print b is greatest number, else see we get executed this else part because both the if statement and else if statement are false, so that both are equal we got. So guys, like that here the conditional statement work. Next we have looping structures. Mainly we use else if else code. Next for loops we use for loop, while loop and do while loop. We also see this code. or just simply reload, you'll get. So I'll write a code for loop. We have for loop syntax like first we have to initialize. I initialize a variable called I, int I equals to 0. Next we have to keep semicolon. After that you have to write condition. If I less than 5, semicolon. After that you have to write updatation I plus plus. Next system.out.println. I, because we have to know the value of I, so that I am not keeping the quotes, double quotes here. Now I'll run the program. Okay, this is not 0, this is O. See, we got executed 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if I is less than 5, if we keep less than or equals to, then it will print 5 also. So like this we use the for loop. Same like that we have while loop and do while loop. The syntax only will change here. While writing while loop, we have to write while. After that we have to write the condition. Updation will be after. While I less than 5, int I equals to 0. While I less than 5, so what we have to write, print system.out.println. I values. After that semicolon. After that after the condition we have to write updation. So I write I plus plus here, semicolon. Now I'll run the code. Initialize I. What is the wrong in this code? Just check it once. While int equals to, while I less than 5, system.out.println I. Let's remove this. Okay guys, leave that code. There is some syntax problem maybe. Next is same like that we have do while loop also. Next that you have conditions like branching statements, break, continue, return. Now we'll go to simple calculator switch case. Here is the simple calculator using switch case program. See here, import is a package. It is used for predefined some applications. So we use in further sessions I'll tell you about this import and what are packages in Java. So we use this for some inbuilt functions. This is a library which is used to write some inbuilt functions. Public class calculator, the class name is calculator. After that we have to write public, this is a main function, so we have to write public static void main. Next, scanner input, because we have to give input in static way, we use scanner input, new scanner of system.in. I use data type double, number 1, number 2 and the result, and operator is a character, so I use the char data type. System.out.print, enter the first number and it will take scan in number 1. So by using the method input.next double, the scanner class will insert the number in number 1. Second, after entering of second number, it will scan and it will be stored in num2 variable. After that, system.out.print, enter an operator. So this operator will be by using scanning class, again it will go inside. After that we use switch case here, switch of operator, case result equals to num1 plus num2. After that we have to use break statement. So 4 cases we have, like we are using 4 operators, so that we use 4 case statement. After that we have to conformly we have to write default statements. Again I have written for result I have written a print statement. So I am running this code. See, you'll get enter first number, I'll go enter 7 and enter second number, I'll enter 2, enter an operator plus I'll enter, it'll show you the result 9. In same way I'll do another operator also. We'll take next this symbol, it'll show you result 3. Like this the switch case is used. You will get another code also, but this is very simple code, you can easily understand. That's our session, guys. So I'll give you an overview of what we learned today. So we have gone through control statements and direct program flow, and we have also looked about loops and break, exit statements, continue statements, and also we have written the code for simple calculator. And if you have any questions or if you have any doubts, please ask me in the general box in the community channel. Thank you for watching the video.